Hey, it's Steve with the Different Chick Farm and Orchard. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I am in our germination slash grow out room that we use for the farm and for the nursery for the stuff that we sell. I'm constantly working in here. It's just about maxed out. You can see up here we use an old chicken egg incubator. I say old, it's not that old, the white one, to germinate our seedlings. And then the rest of this used to be for raising chicks. That's how we started the farm, just with a hobby, so to speak. So now we have moved on to this. So I wanted to show you a really cool DIY project that almost anybody can accomplish. And this is a really good way to grow out your seedlings in your own house, spare bedroom, outbuilding, or whatever you got to work with. So let's look at it. Okay, this is a 6 foot by 4 foot stainless plated shelf from Sam's Club. Now you can get these a lot of places. Lowe's sells them. Hardware stores sell them. They're real easy to assemble. They use these plastic latches that lock into these grooves. And 2 of them goes on there, and then the shelf is a wedge. And that shelf sets down over this and locks everything into place. Now, we are using Brina. Let me just show you the package. Let's go for a short walk. Let's go for a short walk. As you can see, we are in our barn. So, here is the lights that we use. I'm sure there's better stuff out there, but trying to keep with making it affordable. This is a Barina. We got these from Amazon. They are T5. It's an integrated setup, and as you can see, it's a 4 foot. But these have been working very well for us so far this year. This is the first year I've used this exact one. I've used something similar in years past. So, doing some insulating for our next part of our grow out room. We're expanding. And then here is Member Mark 6-tier commercial shelving. Up to 3,600 pounds. I'll never have 3,600 pounds on it. It seems to work very well for us. We did some kitchen remodeling, and that's the cabinets out of the kitchen. They are making their way into our new germination room. An air conditioner unit will go up there. And as you can see, we're insulating the walls, putting some hardwood flooring over it. And there's the cabinets. They're not completely situated, but we needed them kind of moved in. And so here is some brassicas. Obviously they don't need the heat that the peppers need. In here is just fine for them. So I just thought there'd be a lot of people looking for an affordable way to grow their stuff. Now, on these lights, they come with an on-off power cord that plugs into your wall. They come with these jumper wires to jump from one light to the next. They also come with a connector where you can put 2 together, but it's not what I want with these. So you can see what I'm doing here. We use the cord to hold the light because it's plenty of room. There's no friction there to mount to anything. Just keep an eye on it. But we start out with a dummy end, so we plug that hole. And then they also come with these little metal brackets. Now you can use a cable tie. I did on my first one, I used cable ties to secure that bracket to the shelf. If you want to go fancier, you can put wood up there, but I didn't want to go through that trouble. This, I just use the little twisties that come with the cord on this. So this one will go down and jump to this one. And then this one comes up and jumps to this one. And then that one will go down and jump to the next shelf. And this one is jumping to the next shelf. And so on and so forth. I may have got one backwards here when I redid this just now. But anyway, you start with a power cord on one end and you end with a dummy. You can link 8 of these together. So 8 and 8 is 16. I do 3 per shelf. Obviously there's nothing on the floor level. So 3 per shelf, that is 15 that I need. So I can use 2 power cords. Because obviously you get a lot of outlet usage if you're trying to do each shelf with a power cord. So this ability gives me to only have to use 2 outlets. So it makes life a little bit better. The first one I actually used 3 power cords on, but I switched this one to 2. And it's going to work quite well. I think I'll have to move a cord down. I think I see one that I looped the wrong way, but that's totally fixable. So this little project takes about 30 minutes to an hour. If you're quick, easy 30 minutes. If you are a little slower, maybe an hour, hour and a half. I didn't time myself, but I haven't been on this very long at all. I just thought this would be a nice... Oh, and they come with wheels or they come with adjustable feet. I prefer the wheels because I can roll them out of my way in here. If you're putting them in a spare bedroom, you may want the adjustable stops to set them on. But in here on the concrete floor, that worked well. Now let me show you. This is the one I've been using. Working quite well, except for when you forget to water some. Them were up there, and up there dries out quicker, less humidity. So they got missed. And that was my bad. So, oh, and that is the same light, but in an 8-foot length. I've got 3 sets of 8-footers there, and 3 8-footers up there. They're just a very handy light, and you can see I got some more 4-footers there, and there. And this is what I started with, and these are great. These are 2-footers, but it's just a little bit more work to deal with, so I started going to the 4-footers. Obviously, with the 4-footers, you can get 4 seedling trays under them. And it really works well. We got various lights in here. You know, there's an old T12 system with 2 aquarium bulbs and 2 daylight bulbs in it. And then here I've got some T8s, I think, and an LED back there. And here is some more T12s. Here I've got some more of these 4-foot. I've got 2 in there, but I'm going to put this extra one back there, so I'll have 3. That was just leftovers from the last job. And these are some LEDs that we bought off of Amazon. They work well, just don't know that it's feasible. And then we've got some nice expensive lights. Got some more down here. And over here. So we've got these on timers that we bought from Amazon. Timers, turn them on, turn them off automatically, so we get a good cycle on our lights. Don't have to worry about coming up here and turning out the lights and turning on the lights, and that way we can give them a full. What we do is 18 hours on, 6 hours off. See right back here, I've got some that's outgrown their space, so they got to come out of there. So they'll probably come over here to this spot to give them a little more space between the light. And another thing you got to worry about with those T12s is they produce some heat, and that heat will burn your plants. So anyway, I hope that has helped you all. I am going to get off here and do some plant shuffling, and then it's a beautiful day. I've got to go outside and work on our high tunnel, get it finished, put up, and taken care of. So it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. All right, we'll see you later.